This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama, West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning to you, and to you, and to you, and welcome to your weekend. It is Saturday, September 21st, 2024 on Dr. Don's Weather, and it's time now for your prime time forecast, brought to you by our friends over on the West Bank, over in Wadley, Alabama. Thank you to all the fine folks there in Wadley for being such a huge Dr. Don supporter. We greatly appreciate you, and I'm looking for a special event in Wadley to come set up and hang out with you. So the next time you guys have an event there in town, please let me know about it. I'd love to come hang out with you and meet and greet and have a good time over on the West Bank in Wadley, Alabama. Also, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas can handle all of your insurance needs, regardless of whether you're in Alabama or in Georgia. So get in touch with Jamie today at 256-831-7770. Don't forget Jamie Dukas for all of your insurance needs. Let's talk about some weather. We're kind of stuck in a rut right now. It is going to be hot on your Saturday, and that's going to linger right on into Sunday, Monday, and probably Tuesday. It'll be midweek before we start to see any relief from this heat. We have high pressure in strong control over Alabama and Georgia, and we're just kind of cooking in the heat of the day now. It is going to be dry and toasty all the way through about Wednesday with almost zero chance of rain. We're watching the Gulf of Mexico, and I know we've been talking about this for a minute, but I got to tell you, once we get past about Wednesday of next week, the long-range models and the medium-range models are just all over the place as to what may or may not happen toward the end of next week. I got to tell you, though, even though the confidence level is still low, it is beginning to come up a bit as far as whether or not we'll have any tropical issues in the Gulf of Mexico. But what it will be and where it will go is still extremely low on the confidence meter. Let's take a look at the tropics, and we'll show you that there are 4 different areas being watched at the moment by the National Hurricane Center, most of which are out in the central and southern Atlantic, don't really pose a threat to the mainland United States. But that orange hatched area there in the Gulf of Mexico back into the Western Caribbean is the area that we're really keeping an eye on. Now, there's nothing there right now, but the models say that by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, maybe even 1 week from today, there will be. The problem is the models are not agreeing on exactly what it's going to be and where it is going to go. There are a couple of models running this morning that are suggesting that we may have to deal with a hurricane somewhere along the Florida Gulf Coast, especially northwest Florida, maybe somewhere around Panama City. But again, folks, that I know that there are people who are posting those type models out there on social media, and it certainly could happen, but we just don't have anything that's giving us any confidence at this point. So don't buy into that. It is something to look at and understand it's possible, but don't go to the bank with it just yet, because we're a long way out and we have zero model consistency thus far. So we'll keep an eye on this for you, and we'll keep you updated as we go throughout the week. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms and 5 Points, Alabama. Currently, we have 66 degrees, no wind. The humidity is 98%. Barometric pressure at 29.90. The dew point is 66 degrees. High temperature yesterday was 88.8. It's going to be a few degrees warmer today. As a matter of fact, Some of you may hit that 90. Mostly clear skies out there right now. Sunrise this Saturday morning at 6:29 a.m. and the sun sets this evening at 6:42 p.m. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. We're calling for a sunny Saturday. It'll be hot. 90 degrees will be the high, down to 68 for your overnight low tonight. Yeah, Sunday and Monday, carbon copies of today. And then on Tuesday, maybe a few degrees cooler. 88 will be your high. Then Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to give you that 20 to 30% chance of afternoon scattered showers. High temperatures will back off, 86 on Wednesday and 81 on Thursday. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. This morning, showing no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia. We'll take you in closer across East Alabama and West Georgia. If we can get the radar to cooperate with us this morning, maybe that'll work. Yeah, that's a little bit tight. We'll zoom that back out for you, but you can see that we are showing no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia. Hey, head over to our weather store. There's the link at the bottom of the screen. If you'll go to the top of the video on Facebook or the bottom of the video on YouTube, you'll find a clickable link that will carry you over to our weather store. When you pick up that coffee cup, the t-shirt, the baseball cap, we also have sweatshirts over there now because fall is here tomorrow, so we're headed toward winter. Pick up those items, and part of the proceeds from the sales of those items come back to support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. You'll also find multiple links where you can support us just by simply sending us a donation. Be sure you do all the social media things. You want to like, share. You want to go over there and go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click the little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. Hey, and if this tropical stuff does develop in the Gulf of Mexico this coming week, we may be doing a lot of live broadcasts. So you want to make sure that you're set up to get those notifications. And go to our Discord channel. There is a link at the top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube, which will get you over to our Discord channel. Lots of extras over there. We kind of hang out in our chat room and do some extra stuff. So you want to make sure you're following us on Discord as well. If you own a business, send me a message on Messenger or Discord, and I can have you set up to be a partner with us by the time we do our next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will happen first thing tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Waste Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your prime time forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.